Hi, welcome back. I'm going to take another look around the graph, which represents journeys over to the east, over to the west, back in time, up to the contemporary time. Yeah, so we've been doing some journeys which we can say span from the ancient wisdom and philosophies up into the Enlightenment and the revolutions, the Industrial Revolution, French Revolution, and then with modernity and science emerging, and then the cultural exchange and the synthesis as the world starts to come together and starts to share ideas and compare ideas in new ways. The contemporary challenges and opportunities that this presents including my advocacy, which is for mindfulness, Buddhism, and the triple gem, as it's called, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, to be incorporated into Western culture, thereby bringing a lot of relief from avoidable suffering. And we're beginning to see this, for example, in places like Australia and America and England, many places in Europe, where successful routing, settling, networking has been happening for a good 130 years or so, step by step, and increasing over the last 30 years. So yeah, let's look, beginning with the ancient wisdom and philosophies of the East. This takes many different shapes. Many of the people like Jung have taken an interest in the teachings of the Buddha, but from their own particular point of view. Often they've come looking to reconfirm a theory, I think, in.
It's for young men like yourself to look through it.
Obviously, everyone, I think most people are aware who are in this scope that people like Jordan Peterson have rekindled some enthusiasm into his
insightful clinician,
ideas.
and he was a strange person, introverted visionary, high in introversion, very, 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 very high in openness, like off the charts. And also, God only knows what his IQ was. I mean, every time I read Jung, it's like reading Nietzsche. It's terrifying.
He had a good look at Tibetan Buddhism. I think, as I say, I think he was starting off with a viewpoint and then seeing in the Tibetan teachings what he could find that matched up with it and reconfirmed, rather than seeing it as it is. Very interesting person. I think when you read his works and then you see film footage of him talking and being interviewed, it's quite different, I find. The person who comes across in his written works, like the Red Book, which I had loaned to me, huge tome, massive book with very beautiful printed pages. Sham Dasani, person edited and was responsible for that. Those show a person of great imagination, artistry, and depth and insight, who is very interested in medieval works. So there's Jung is just one of the people who took a great interest in Buddhism, quite an interest, I wouldn't say a great interest.
By 1926, he was in the jungle, in the heart of Africa. Already he'd been among the Negroes and Indians of North America. He'd been to North Africa and gone deeply into the mythological development of India, Tibet, China, and Japan. Now, as he approached Mount Elgon, in the Great Rift Valley of Africa, he felt nearer the end of his task. Everything he had found up to then confirmed his concept of the collective unconscious.
And that also spans psychiatry.
Whose idea was it that you come here?
A psychiatrist.
And that's always it's a little bit difficult to say how Buddhism relates with psychiatry. That's not an easy one to answer. Okay, we'll call it there. For the first 5-minute section of this 30-minute video, please like and subscribe. Welcome next time. Thank you very much for being there.